Once upon a time, in a quiet countryside town nestled between emerald hills and whispering forests, lived two individuals whose souls were destined to intertwine. Her name was Lia, quiet, artistic girl with eyes like morning dew and a heart that danced to the rhythm of nature. She lived in a small wooden house with her grandmother and spent her days painting the world as she saw it, raw, emotional, and beautiful. Miles away, in the heart of the same town, lived Noah, a kind-hearted boy who had grown up helping his father at their family bakery. He had dreams of traveling the world, but never missed a single sunrise in his hometown. For Noah, life was simple, yet he believed something, or someone, was missing. Their paths had never crossed, but fate had other plans. It was during the annual harvest festival, when the whole town came alive with lanterns, laughter, and music. Lia had set up a small stall to sell her paintings, shyly hiding behind them, hoping her art would speak for her. Noah, carrying a tray of his famous cinnamon rolls, wandered past her stall. One painting stopped him in his tracks. It was a vivid depiction of the sunrise over Maple Hill, his favorite place. He approached. "You painted this?" he asked, eyes wide with admiration. Lia nodded. "It's my favorite place to watch the sun come up." Noah smiled. "Mine too." And just like that, something sparked between them, a quiet, electric understanding. Days turned into weeks. Lia and Noah began meeting at Maple Hill every morning. Sometimes they talked for hours, other times they simply sat in silence, sharing the peace of the sunrise. Lia taught Noah how to paint. Noah brought Lia pastries fresh from the oven. Together, they laughed, dreamed, and slowly opened up about their fears, hopes, and memories. But love is rarely without its trials. One morning, Lia arrived late to Maple Hill, her face pale and worried. Her grandmother had fallen seriously ill, and she was considering moving to the city for better treatment. Noah was stunned. "When would you leave?" "Soon," Lia whispered. "I don't want to go, but I have to." There was silence, the kind that carries the weight of unspoken emotions. "I'll wait for you," Noah said softly. But Lia shook her head. "Don't. Life moves on." She left that evening. Seasons changed. The hill stood empty. Noah continued his mornings alone, always carrying 2 cinnamon rolls, always hoping. Lia, in the city, missed the quiet mornings and Noah's gentle laugh. But she buried herself in work and caring for her grandmother, trying to silence the ache in her heart. A year passed, then another. One spring morning, Noah stood on Maple Hill, now a place of bittersweet memories. Then, he saw her. Lia. She looked the same, yet different, older, stronger, more radiant. "I missed the sunrise," she said, smiling with tears in her eyes. Noah didn't speak, he just held out a cinnamon roll. She took it, laughing through her tears. "You waited? I said I would." And as the sun rose behind them, painting the sky in shades of gold and pink, they stood hand in hand, 2 lovebirds who had flown through storms, only to find their way back to each other. Because true love doesn't fade. It waits, it grows, and it always finds its way home. And so, Lia and Noah didn't need promises or perfect words. In the quiet, they simply understood each other. Maybe they'd stay, maybe they wouldn't, but what they shared would always matter. Some endings don't close a story. They leave it gently open. 1. Nestled, verb, comfortably or snugly situated. Example. The town was nestled between hills. 2. Intertwine, verb, to become closely connected or linked. Example. Their souls were destined to intertwine. 3. Depiction, noun, the action of describing or portraying something. Example. A vivid depiction of the sunrise. 4. Bittersweet, adjective, something that is both happy and sad. Example. Maple Hill became a place of bittersweet memories. 5. Radiant, adjective, shining or glowing brightly, often used to describe a joyful or beautiful person. Example. She looked older, stronger, more radiant. 6. Fade, verb, to gradually disappear. Example. True love doesn't fade. 7. Aching, verb, adjective, having a deep, persistent pain, often emotional. Example. Trying to silence the ache in her heart. Thank you for listening to 2 Lovebirds. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more beautiful tales and vocabulary that bring stories and language to life.